price, want a slice. Got to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been grinding all my life, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price, want a slice. Got to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife. Said I alone, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklin and a shoulder full of. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, nah. Right, I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala. On wheels, up against the wall, that Fox Hills, like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. Whoa. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side. For rap, this, bust, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustles seem to brush? Las Vegas, yeah, you. After all that looking tough, all he seen was 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. They don't you well. Like the beat I keep with. You ain't got dough, little boy. Duh, be broke, I ain't had no fun. I spend it just for fun. Eat that hair, shit for lunch. Fuck up in the with the VVS. Can't get my gun cause I don't do the text. Don't give a for how you flex. Full of it all over my neck. Don't care who next. See me in Camp C3 vest. I'm at the show, but I have my check. Disrespect. All the bad people wanna get me. I'm a nigga, go chain with the crisp. She go boy, and I do a little car about some crib. Had to drop a road, then I got some bread. Friends gon' eat, whole gang get fit. Ain't no me, little boy. Ain't no me, little boy. Really gotta call my, gotta tell me something about myself. Shorty wanna know about just myself. Like I gave up, show me like a wishing well. One time, you know I built. Diamonds shining on them, can't control them. I be with a pretty, she from California. I ask my lawyer what they do if I don't show up. So got it, so got no ass in picture. Walk up in the to clean up froze, they don't you where I'm from. Like the beat I keep with, you ain't got dough, little boy. So dumb, be broke, I ain't had no fun. I spend it just for fun. Eat that hair, shit for lunch. Walk up in the with the VVS. Can't get my gun cause I don't do the text. Don't give a for how you flex. Full of it all over my neck. Don't care who next. Give me a Camp C3 vest. I'm at the show, but I have my check. Hey, Rob. I'm in that to clean on frozen and stuff on my income. Never hit to the back, I'm blue. Whatever that's still no eat no. She let her just so I got in the mix. Kick out her cause she catches the. Yeah, I said we cause me and my personal man, yeah, just business. Picked up on mic, it was easy. I I made my bread off the walk in the pit. Thought I was on, but they ain't seen. Then shot flow, cause the really don't miss. Mac, petty, wet. Here come Kane with the same old pack. That don't do that, but I'm talking about the that I come through stat. Wait, who? Them drive, money in the bank, I ain't talk about a match. Looking for the gang, I'ma be where I'm at. I'm just making ends, that's that. Get on my silent. Catchphrase, switch lanes. I'ma need a bag on side before we hit stage. Like a goofy in the study, we gon' engage. Walk up in the kick it like I said. Walk up in the to clean up froze. They don't you where I'm from. Like the breed I keep with. You ain't got dough, little boy. So dumb, used to be broke, I ain't had no fun. Now I spend it just for fun. Eat that hair just for lunch. Walk up in the with the VVS. Can't get my gun cause I don't do the tax. Don't give a about how you flex. Pull over all over my neck. Don't care who next. See me in camp for C3 vest. I'm at the show, but I have my check. You disrespect us.
3, 2, 1. Everybody throw your hands up and try to touch the sky. Didn't you know we fresh to death, so never really. We might never change the world, but man, we here tonight. Light some and toss them to the side. We want the finer thing. 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 We want the finer things. All the finer things. I want the finer things in life. Every luxury. Buy my pretty lady lovely ice. Requiem of dreams. Got me losing sleep like every night. Out of reach as I speed in this main. Feeling like a silly crash course dummy. Paying his tolls. While bumpy turbulence hit me like potholes. And every block road got me placed in the same spot. My brain stops while I see my mutual peers on the go. Why the do I feel like I'm always moving slow? All I wanna do is end his mama's woes. Buy your cribs and fancy shoes, the ones with open toes. Maybe hit the line.
Tuesday Sports Pregame Show. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on, and get everyone involved. Offense, defense, on.
Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. And a three.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised. Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, I'm going to give you the same answer I always had. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say, put all the names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Wall. JaVale McGee is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Middleton in at the 2. For the Pistons, Harden out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Bamba in at the 4 slot. Middleton the pass to Leonard. Fires from 18. And he knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Harden kicks to Bamba. Pass to Gobert. And Whiteside sends it back. Harden against Middleton. All with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
And so Wall nails both of them.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
That's good.
Beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch. Good for these leagues to torch defenses from outside.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Over Siakam. Off the left rim and out. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract break comes heavy expectation.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Middleton on the wing. Leonard inside. Siakam's there. And that one's good. Leonard.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Harden takes to Isaac. Onto the bounce pass. For the three. Rebounded by McGee.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
Harden against Wall. Over Harden. Here's McGee. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there. Just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Leonard finds Wall. Shot from the wing. And no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. In the corner. Harden. They get a hand on it. Harden draws the double. Leonard against Siakam. Steps back and fires. Count the basket. And it's 6 points for Leonard.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Siakam against Leonard. Siakam kicks to Isaac. From downtown. Bamba's shot is off.
D forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
To go Bear. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 8 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Wall. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Middleton looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And last year, Chris Middleton, quite as dead-eyed
first one falls. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
There's Dennis. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Middleton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Leonard against Siakam. Here's Pumpa, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Now here's Wall. It up. Here's Whiteside, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night, and now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I'll tell you what, the two guys that are on my mind, they definitely talk trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think he hurt.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those two guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that down.
You couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
And he sinks the second. And here's Wall.
He's a sensational dunk artist.
Different look here for Detroit. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Gobert. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Isaac. And Miami also making a switch. Higgins is checked in. And that one misses.
And you're just talking about pure speed. Ball is incredible and explosive point guard with dominance.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Wall draws the double, shoots the 3, and Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Wall. And the Heat lead by 2.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, he's right there with the pass.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now Wiggins. Leonard draws the double. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Siakam looking around. Passes it to Harden. Again, the Pistons good for 2. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's the pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wiggins passes to Nurkic. Back to Wiggins. 5 to shoot.
Blake Griffin trade. Many thought the Pistons gave up too much, but it's worked out for them.
Yeah, losing the picks for Griffin's year, you have to admit it did hurt. But people forget forget that Griffin is a star player, and he reminded those same people last year. He's become the leader for this franchise as they try to move forward.
No good on the free throw. So for the Pistons, Bol, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Anthony comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Murray subbed in for James Harden. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Miami. Young comes in for John Wall. Here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Murray. From 15 feet away, got a piece of it. Wiggins outside. Kicks to Young. Pass to Warren. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. Now running, here comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. Over Wiggins. Here's Anthony. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
This is it to Nurkic. He kicks it to Young. On the wing, Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 15, and the shot goes in. Wiggins has got 6. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Detroit to the paint. Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And the pass to Nurkic. Wiggins outside. Back to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
Lowry passes to Murray. Another 3 for Detroit.
The D didn't do a good enough job of it. He could be an ace when it's super. He'll get 3.
Young outside. Pass to Nurkic. Over Aldridge. Nurkic can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
He gets that one. And now a 6-point Detroit lead.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Wiggins. Got a hand on it. Lowry against Young. A wide open look here for Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. The Heat trail by 8. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young up top, now recovering. Young's shot is off. They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Heat making a change here. Walker's checked in. Both free throws good from Anthony. The Heat trail by 10. Young outside. Kick out to Walker. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot his speed set.
Lowry against Young. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for Detroit. He got in the double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. Back up, back up. Back up, back up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
But just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. T.J. Warren out there with Nurkic, and it's Young, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Pistons. To the inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, Marcus is really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young, solid, and just being crafty enough in these types of situations. Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and their quieting. The shooting percentages in year one leave plenty of room for growth.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive boards.
Walker with a clean look. Offline with his three. Pistons leading by 13. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star. And Trae Young with plenty of talent. We'll see what he can accomplish.
Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show forward.
Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Warren. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Anthony.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot from the low post is good. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Taken away by Anthony. They push it up 4 on 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his ability as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Gobert, he's checked in for Aldridge. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Bull. Isaac's checked in for Anthony. And it's James Harden in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. JaVale McGee comes in for T.J. Warren. Leonard, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Middleton subbed in for Trae Young. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely. And let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curryland in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Throw good, Siakam. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Feeds it to Bamba. And the top by Bamba.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Leonard. Miami no good on that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Harden against Walker. Here's Whiteside. And that time, also a missed shot. Detroit's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
He's terrific in finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Now, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then Chris, he get that shot.
This step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
John Wall's checked in for Miami.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Whiteside in position, up high to stop the alley-oop.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Siakam, good.
I love his shot selection. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's Wall with the ball for Miami. Stolen by Harden. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Middleton with it. It's the Wall. Back to Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden. For Miami, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Both good from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Harden kicks to Gobert. Passes to Siakam. Buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got 21 in the game.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
to Leonard. Over Gobert. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Isaac misses.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Well, free throw drops for Leonard. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
And the Heat making a change here. Berton is checked in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pistons have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That one is off. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanted to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity, but Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers did send out a self-inflicted wound, and some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this, every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there, it just wasn't the rumors, and so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players, and they affect the player that you may be being traded for, they affect the home fan base, they affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 23. Harden surveying the D. There's the double team from Whiteside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pistons now. Here's Harden. Broke loose. It's stolen by Wall. Middleton outside. Now the pass to Whiteside. Takes the three. The Heat with a fresh 14. Middleton the pass to Whiteside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Isaac kicks to Harden. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Middleton dishes to Wall. Wall draws the double. Outside Leonard. Pocket 6. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. You gotta say, ouch.
This ball movement by Detroit. Siakam against Leonard. There's the double team from Whiteside. From deep Harden. They get it back. And Clyde. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a terrific distributor. I mean, he's a catalyst for this offense. Wall keeping his teammates involved.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here. And not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups. Sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for James Harden. Ball against Lowry. Pass Isaac. Siakam, the bounce pass. High post, Gobert. Right side's there. Here's Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 24 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Wall passes to Whiteside. At the wall. Left side, Leonard. No one near him. And Bamba pulls it down.
Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Siakam against Leonard. Siakam trying to free himself up. Lowry can't get it to go. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons leading by 17. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Anthony's checked in for Detroit. Warren's checked in for Miami. Pass to Isaac. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. From outside. And the three ball is good. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Wall, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Isaac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Lowry against Wall. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. That one called for Bertans. A different look here for Detroit. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gobert. Ole comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Murray subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. The Heat also changing it up. Norkic checked in for Leonard. Wiggins comes in for Chris Middleton. And Trae Young subbed in for John Wall. Here's Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooting.
24 seconds left here in the second. The Heat trail by 18. Outside Warren. Urchinus, and the basket is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Lowry. The 3 from Anthony. And no good that time. And so is Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking it real.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Pascal Siakam. He ended up with 24. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Mohamed Bamba is out there there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Harden. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Isaac passes to Bamba. The Pistons working the ball around now. Harden right side. Just 5 on the clock. Before Gobert, he gets it there.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euro. Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
And there's the pass to Harden. But they get it back. Bamba kicks to Harden. On deep. Pistons keep it alive. And another shot. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Wall. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. But Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tipped away. Wall with the steal. And Wall with the slam.
Look how active Wall is, especially on defense. He's constantly on the prowl.
There's the double team from Whiteside. That's the Bamba. Wide open. 2 corners off the mark.
It's only a matter of time until this 3-point shot comes back to him. He's knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career. But he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. From McGee.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very debt-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
Pass to Harden. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots would be really impossible to guard.
Ball against Harden. Right side, no good.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Count that bucket. And that's now 11 points for James Harden. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with a streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Siakam. To the middle. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Siakam. And it's 9 points for Mohamed Bamba. Here's Wall. That one doesn't drop. Harden with the defensive effort. Leonard against Siakam. Low block shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Throw good. Siakam. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Heat. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Wall with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 13. Dishes it to McGee. Kicks it to Middleton. The pass to Wall. Leonard trying to break free. Wall, good. Wall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harden the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, you got to admire the passing skills of Harden. He's really upped his playmaking totals over the years.
Walker looking for an opening. He kicks to Leonard. Ball against Harden. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Walker finds McGee. And he gets it to go. McGee's got 6. Pistons leading by 11. Harden the pass to Gobert. And here is Isaac. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Gobert against Walker. Teardrop shot. McGee the pass to Walker. And the bench shot is good.
That's a good idea for Walker. Get the deep thinking about a jump shot and open up the passes.
Harden against Walker. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bol, he's checked in for Gobert. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Isaac.
He's always a leader of three-point teams. I mean, Harden is so shifty, so strong. He can beat you from any spot on the court.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. A high post shot, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And Walker kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Pass to McGee. Throws it up high. Left side, Leonard. Tries again. From deep. Walker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Young against Harden. Pass to Anthony. To the inside. Roll. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. To the paint, here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. 2 free throw's coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's good for Anthony.
Good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
For the Pistons, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Jamal Murray in for James Harden. And then for Miami, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Wiggins is subbed in for Kemba Walker. The feed to McGee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Detroit. Leading by 12. Misses the 3. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young. Wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Murray, the pass to him. Back to Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 7.
You love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Young against Murray. McGee inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, they made every free throw here in the second half.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Strike this time. Second misses also.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Young against Lowry. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Young dishes to Nurkic. Warren on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That's his first foul. And talking about Bol Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're 2 completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker. All the positions are all over that.
First free throw is good. Free throws good for Wiggins. Pistons leading by 13. Outside Lowry. Aldridge up on top. Shoots it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it away.
Nurkic finds Young. Now Bertans. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. He can't hit that time. And, well, Detroit shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. Here's Murray. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta love when Murray gets into a groove. An astonishingly good score from pretty much anywhere.
Wiggins up top. Aldridge Aldridge is covering. Here's Pearsonis. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Pistons leading by 17. He feeds it to Aldridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, Marcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harden's checked in. Good on both.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
The Heat trail by 19. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 8 points.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Harden, no good. Here's Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides him.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Wiggins. Aldis Bertans out there with Nurkic. Then there's Warren, and it's Young in at the point. Bull can't hit.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Feeds to Young. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 11 rebounds in the game. Got that one up quick. And the Pistons lead by 15.
I love how hard he squares himself up on these pull-up attempts. When he is in rhythm, no one else is stopping him from burying his shots.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Pistons. Passes to Harden. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 19 points.
Oh, that's just the confidence Harden has in himself. Ready to fire as soon as he receives the pass.
Timeout called the Heat. In for the Pistons. Isaac comes in for Jamal Murray. And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Chris Middleton comes in for Wiggins. And it's John Wall in for Young. Ball against Anthony. It's stolen by Gobert. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Harden outside. And he draws the foul, a chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking a hit like a champ, draining the shot.
Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim projector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players and switches. He straddles those 2 needs better than anyone in the league.
Wall draws the double over Bamba. And again, it's the Heat missing. Detroit with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And embedded L.U.J. gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Harden against Wall.
nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, live with it.
And there's Gobert putting him right back in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Good ball movement here by Miami. Connects from three-point range. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Detroit.
Count it, good. And it's now 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Wall. Wow, hammering it in.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well. Sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
Isaac passes to Harden. Over Wall. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Middleton outside. The pass to Wall. Good D by Harden. Detroit leading by 22. The trade sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Knocks down the second three of the half. I mean, two of them in the first half also. It was some solid work.
Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Wall. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Driving, spotting up. Wall can do it all. Fantastic job tonight at the offensive end.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feat.
Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And it's all about the quickness that Wall possesses that makes him so hard for defenses to contain. He's solid at drawing contact.
And he makes the first. A different look here for Detroit. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Gobert. Draymond Green comes in for Bamba. And it's Rose in for Isaac. Then for the Heat, Kevin Love's checked in for Whiteside. Pisa comes in for T.J. Ward. And it's Kemba Walker in for Chris Middleton. The three from Harden. That shot off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And Walker kicks the Wall. Ariza outside. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double from about 19 feet. Here's Love. Green with the block.
What Green lacks tonight, he makes up for it hard. He's such an outstanding shot.
The shot's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Ariza the bounce pass. Walker the pass to Bertans. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face. That was the case there on that possession.
This is what Griffin does best. I mean, he's like a ballet basketball player. When he gets in the air, he just hangs there, looks around, spins, gets some popcorn, gives a high five to his teammates, and then throws it in your face.
And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Pistons. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for James Harden. And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Love. JaVale McGee comes in for Bertsinus, and it's Leonard in for Trevor Ariza. Pass to Anthony. Outside Griffin. Beyond the arc. Walker with the rebound. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Outside Griffin. Back to Rose. The Pistons working the ball around. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Over Anthony. Leonard, no luck.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Lowry drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Miami with the ball. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Walker the pass to Wall. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, one thing that has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader and to his own with how he takes responsibility for the team's play.
And a new group in for the Heat. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. Kevin Love comes in for JaVale McGee. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Trae Young subbed in for John Wall. Griffin hits them both. And with Griffin, you look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. It makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
So it's the Pistons now. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game. And Miami shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Ariza against Anthony. Pass to Walker. Inside to halt the run, but he recovers it.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Rose against Walker. And the layup stood off the glass. And it's 7 points for Rose.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Passes it to Nurkic. There's the dish to Walker. Over Rose. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Nurkic. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Here's Anthony. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
The kick out to Young. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nailed from three-point land.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Rose against Walker. Rose scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Lowry from outside. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Carmelo Anthony.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Oh, he's a real menace. Nurkic is 7'1". He's difficult to guard. I'll foul.
Free throw good. Detroit making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Still Young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
34 seconds left in the game. Left side Rose. That one's off. Still out of sync. And Walker's got the ball here for Miami. He dishes it to Young. The pass to Love. Now here's Ariza. There's Walker with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, one of the toughest guys in the league to shatter. Walker repeatedly beats good defense.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...